This presentation is about active citizenship with Wongema in Hornhuizen as a case study. The background image shows Wongema from the village church tower. First, we are going to listen to the Dutch king proclaim the Participation Society. The speech shows a strong focus that Dutch citizens have to take responsibility for their own communities. This responsibility talk is a prime example of the Dutch approach towards increased civil participation.
Het is onmiskenbaar dat mensen in onze huidige netwerk- en informatiesamenleving mondiger en zelfstandiger zijn dan vroeger. Gecombineerd met een noodzaak om het tekort van de overheid terug te dringen, leidt het ertoe dat de klassieke verzorgingsstaat langzaam maar zeker verandert in een participatiesamenleving. Van iedereen die dat kan, wordt gevraagd verantwoordelijkheid te nemen voor zijn of haar eigen leven en omgeving.
In the next part of the King's speech, the King pleads for a country with a compact and powerful government which leaves space and provides opportunities where it can and protects if deemed necessary, so nobody falls between two stools. This, the governmental adaptation towards a society that is open to active citizenship, is, as we will see, a recurring problem in the case of Wongema in Hornhuizen. Now we will travel to the extreme north of Groningen, where we find Wongema in the tiny village of Hornhuizen. The initiator of Wongema, Erik Wong, decided to take responsibility when the old village pub was to be demolished. He repurposed the building in collaboration with the municipality, locals and other third parties. Erik Wong has the skills and personality to make a venture like this a success. He teaches at the Rietveld Academy in Amsterdam, and during his career he created an extensive network. As said by different people in and around Hornhuizen, he adopts a connecting and communicating function. Nowadays, Wongema is a place with multiple functions, as you can see in the following video. It is an overnight group accommodation, a working place, a pension, a cafe, a restaurant, and a home to different village fairs, like the Potato Festival. In short, it is a place where one's ideas can become reality. In the next part of the presentation, we will explain more about the process that was followed to make Wongema into what it is today. First of all, we will look at the role of the municipality of the Marne. The municipality of the Marne has taken up the role of networker to help initiatives like Wongema. By trying to bring different initiatives in touch with one another, the municipality tries to bundle the social resources available. When deciding which initiatives to support, the government focuses mostly on the person who initiates an initiative and how this person fits with the plans he or she tries to develop. So the municipal government tries to rely less on models and more on common sense in selecting initiatives to support. This is a large change of direction from the more top-down structures of the past. When looking for funding to buy the building, Erik Wong got in touch with non-profit organization DBF, Dorp en Bedrijf Friesland, which focuses on redestination of real estate in villages. In the case of Wongema, DBF bought the building and is renting it out to Erik Wong. In the future, Wongema is supposed to buy the building back. DBF can then reinvest the funds into different projects. After difficulties to meet the rent, it was lowered so that the initiative could continue because it is seen as a showpiece for the organization. When asked, DBF mentioned the decreasing amount of funding available through the municipal and provincial governments. This seems to be a recurring theme as the government tries to get its citizens to do more with less. Many of the locals have grown to be fond of Wongema over the past 5 years, whilst others do not really care about its presence. Proponents of Wongema state in conversations that Wongema contributes to the general livability and atmosphere in the village. This happens through Erik Wong's networking and organizational skills. By organizing local village fairs and festivals, like the Potato Festival, with and for the local community, he fulfills an important connecting role in Hornhuizen. Wong himself notes that it was harder than expected to win the trust of the local community, and that even after 5 years this is still an ongoing process. All in all, the reactions of locals towards Wongema are positive. There is a small core of people actively working on Wongema initiatives, but the majority of locals are more consumers rather than participants. By giving citizens full responsibility whilst not making the required funding and policy framework available, the government cannot expect citizens to completely take over the role the government used to fulfill. The municipality takes on a networking role, which is quite successful in connecting different stakeholders, but when it comes to funding and policy support, there are steps to be made. It is good to see organizations like DBF stepping in to finance local initiatives, but these organizations will need the support of a willing government to be able to continue their practices. The organizational skills and patience required to create a place like Wongema are not to be taken for granted. The practices of the government, local community and other organizations can be streamlined to make new initiatives more likely to be successful, but having the right person at the right place is the most important factor for success. Erik Wong is this person. Top, dat was hem. Oh, wauw. Ik snap wel waarom die presentator allemaal een glaasje water